Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Vannon and today we are going to be building something I think is rather quite cool. It's helped me and various people have played alongside in various different tribes and things like that over my years of playing Ark. So I thought I would make a video and show you how you can make them, and hopefully it will be useful for you in your play style. So first of all, you're thinking, what the hell are you talking about? What is this thing that you are going to show me to build? These things here. So what are these things? I'm here, you might hear you ask. Well, these things here are hatching areas. So the idea is that you bring your eggs in, you dump them down in here, and then you hatch them up. And the reason for the doors is so that stuff doesn't escape. If you happen to be doing a breeding project and you happen to be on your own, for instance, then you could dump down 6 or 7 eggs in here, bring something like a thyla or something like that into here, hatch the stuff up. If you've got a mutation, you claim it, or of the stuff that you don't want to keep and things like that, then you just then munch with said thyla. This is obviously quite a small one. It's just a 4x4, but they do come in all sorts of flavors. Here is one that I built a little earlier, and it is quite considerably larger. This is obviously for your if there's a larger group of you and there's quite a few of you going to be building hatching stuff up, then you can do it within there. So how do we build these? Well, we start off with, we need some foundations, we need some walls, and some ceilings, and some ramps, and some of them. So let's build this one here. So we start by just sticking 4 foundations down, and then we need to stick some walls down. And then we're going to need a doorway so we can get in and out. We then need to build a little shack just off the side here, still connected, for the generator. So we stick a foundation there and then one coming off, and then we pick up this foundation here. So we now have this foundation, it's connected there, and we can stick the generator onto there. Now, we have a little room in here with the air conditioners, and you might think to yourself, well, why don't I stick the generator inside of the room here where the air conditioners are going to go? Well, the downside to that is you can stick the generator in, but then it sticks out of the top. And if you were using something like a pike or something like that to kill off any of the babies, then there's a chance of you then damaging your generator, and that's just a pain in the butt to then have to start fixing. So we shall build the little hut for the generator, and we need another one of those. And then we're going to need our ramps and our ceilings. And the whole idea of the ramps all the way around is so that you can basically just bring stuff in and out from any direction, um, to either kill bits and pieces or um, lead things out from any direction, and things like that, whichever way you want to go. Just makes life a little bit easier putting the ramps all the way around. You will stick a ramp here, but for the time being you won't, because obviously you need to be able to get access and go in and out from there. So we need to just quickly finish off with that. We need some slopey bits, and we need one of those. We don't need the walls anymore, we don't need the foundations anymore. We are going to need the gateways, and we are going to need that. And we're going to need 2 of those. We may as well do these bits as well. We'll take the air conditioners. Okay. Place that there, and that there. And then we stick the roof on it, like so. So, next step is for us to stick the gateways all the way around like we have here. So notice here everything is all neatly placed along the edge, and you might think, well, how the hell do I do that? Because when you go to try and do this, there's no snap points, and are we going to try and line these up? Are we going to go crouching and going into K mode? And we're then going to try and walk back, and we're nudging to the side, and we're going to zoom out and try all these different tricks. Now, all of those tricks are perfectly fine to do. They just take a long time to mess around with. So we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to take these things here. So wooden fence foundations. Now they can be any kind of fence foundation. I just like the wood, using the wooden ones with stone, because they disappear and you don't actually get to have to see them anymore, which is rather handy. So if I then place, and you can just see there the green sort of outline of the fence foundation. And if I do that and pop that there and step back a little bit and then do, look at that, it snaps, because the wooden fence foundation now gives it a snap point, and that's it now, in perfect alignment and no more messing around with it. I'll do it again there, and if I go there, and if I stick one here, then I'm going to be able to oh, there, and then there. So there is our 4 gateways, all snapped, all in the right position, no messing around, no spending ages zooming in and zooming out and crouching and going into K mode and all that kind of sort of carry on. And we can now stick the doors in, and the top part is now done. Completed. We now need to stick our generator in here. So we just stick that in there. We're gonna stick our gasoline in there, turn that on, place the door there. Now, I am not a fan of cables and wires. Don't like seeing them, so any opportunity that I can, I will always choose to try and hide them. And picking up this ramp and sticking these like that allows you to then hide the unsightly cable in behind that ramp. Now we don't have to look at it. Next thing is we're going to need to stick a door on here, open the door up, and in we come. And basically we're going to put some air conditioners into here. So stick one in the corner, one in that corner, stick one in the middle, one over in that corner. Now for most creatures, sticking in sort of 6 or 7 air conditioners will be perfectly fine. Some things like rock drakes and wyverns and stuff like that, you may need to stick a few more, but you can experiment with how many you actually need. Or you can just go ham and fill this place completely and utterly with air conditioners if you're not that fussed about resources. So we close that up, and then one final thing is we need another ramp, and we stick that there. So here we have our hatching area / kill box in nice and easy steps. Obviously, if you want it bigger, all you've got to do is just increase the size. So all I've done here is obviously more foundations. With the gateways, they're 2 foundations wide by 4 walls high. So here in the middle is one of the 4 high walls that I've used in there. And all of this works in the same concept. It's just a bigger, it's just done on a bigger scale. So I hope some of that was useful, and I hope the little tips that I shared with the wooden fence foundation was of any use to people. If you find it useful and you'd like to see more of the content, then don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Feel free with comments if you see something and you know a different way of doing things and achieving the same things, then please feel free to share down in the comment section, as I'd love to hear from different people's points of view and stuff like that. So I hope you all have a good day and look after yourselves. See you later.